Hey everyone, this is actually part two. Um, the last visit or the last work order we did. We did this order start to finish and put it in requires revisit. So at this point, I'm just gonna take it off from requires revisit to we're gonna work complete this. So we're gonna go through this entire thing now. And like I said, this is the second visit of the first PM that we did in our last video. So let's get started. Let's start travel. And when this blue bar gets through what it's doing, we are then going to arrive on site. Here we are. I'm going to say yes. We're going to arrive on site. And then, how I want to do this. So, in the last one, I showed you, we did two different ones. They still stay in here. Because it was the last visit, they still will be here. So, like I said, we did last time was the grinder and the fryer, I believe, in the last video. Yes, the grinder and the fryer. This one I'll show a little bit again how to create a site equipment. This is just close to the same exact thing as you would do in a regular work order. Um, so you click on create site equipment, look for the product that you're looking for. I just want to show you guys a little something here. So if you include online and you're looking through here and you're like, hey, I'm trying to work on a slicer, it's not here. Why is it not here? You legit type in slicer or whatever you're looking for that's not in this list, and you're like, why is it not here? You can see as long as you got that checkbox include online, look at all these slices. Didn't show that one, did not show that before. It shows everything here. So if you're trying to look for a product that you can't find, type in the name of the product, contains, if you know that's the exact product name. Look, SC12 meat slice. These are just what I'm saying. All I had to do was type in slicer, put it in there. Product is a slicer. Serial number 1234 1234. It's not really that, but we're just gonna go with that. Um, the manufacturer. I'll do it the right way. We'll put Preserva. So product, serial number, model number, manufacturer. I'm gonna hit save. Let this thing do its thing. You can see now what this is showing me is what I made. This is not the actual work order. Keep that in mind. You have to go back on the top left here once this loads. I'll let it do its thing. Sooner or later, It will pop up soon. And it's running slow today. Here we go. So now you can see set equipment slicer 1, 2, 3, 4. Going to actions. Don't forget, if you create a new site equipment, you have to add it to product service lines. That's how you get the checklist. I'm pretty sure a lot of times it's going to pop up automatically. Here's the slicer. Here's that combi that we did on the first order. We're going to add the slicer. I don't think, maybe it will. We'll see. This is a test, so my checklist might not come up. But I just wanted to emphasize more of how to create a site equipment. This is what I really wanted to show today on this call itself. Go to PM checklist. Again, this is a test. Mine's not going to pop up. It will pop up when we roll this out. But if you go to if you go back to, well, obviously we're back at the same store. This is the second visit. I need to do a checklist again for the grinder. Literally all you're going to do is click start new. We're going to go through it here. Here's the checklist. Like I said, mine was a test. Edit site equipment, we don't have the checklist for because it's something I just did. When this goes out live, there will be one there. Again, are you sure you cannot make changes? So now that I did that grinder, you can see that it put it to complete. Let this thing load, and then we'll do the fryer one more time. And so this is now the fryer. We're gonna be the second person that did this on the fryer. Different, there we go. Like I said, some have longer questions, some don't. Some are short ones, long one, it doesn't matter. On this one, we have the same one. Go through the checklist. Obviously not like this, but all right. Same thing, we cannot edit. Submit. Now that fryer will change from 1 to 2. Here it is. Just gonna wait for this bar to load one more time. And then we could show completed checklist. I'm pretty sure it shows the last one too. So the first time we went, I believe. Yeah. So you can see the time difference on what this was. 9:19, 9:22. That's the first visit. These will change, obviously, if you did it to the next day, the day after that. You can see on which one was done, which ones were answered. These are just showing us what we chose. So you can see that they all pop up there. Obviously, I would have another checklist for a slicer. It's not created in here yet. So it's not going to show up for me in this test atmosphere. But that's the checklist for the 2 fryer and grinder. We're going to go to debrief work order. We're going to put in what we did. And if we used any parts while we were here, you do it the same way you normally would do. You can see the product service lines of the 3 things. We're going to do a work performed. There we go. Hit saved. Let this bar do its thing. And then we will complete the call. So this is visit number 2. Refreshing view. Complete visit job. And we're going to do none. This one is going to be work complete. And like always, ready to bill. Manager's name. Hit save. And now we can see that the order statuses were complete. I just hope I don't get a conflict now because I did create a slicer. That wouldn't be cool. I did not. Okay. So now we're going to output document. You could, when this pops up, you can see all 3 of what we done. Have them sign. That is good. Go to the top right. We're going to hit done. You can show them whoever if they want to see the answers that you have done. That will be under generate checklist report. Right after this bar loads, I'll show you that. Just like the last video. If the store manager wants to see what were your answers, what you did, it's pretty much the same thing as a service report. It's generating a service report. This is just generating the checklist that you did. And you can see there it is. It's the fryer. It's for the fryer. For the fryer, this is actually taking everything that you've done from this order. So here's the biro, there's the grinder, there's the grinder. That is all the questionnaires that you've done. We're going to then hit the done button. And that is it. That is a PM work order. This is complete. This is the second visit. As the last video was our first video, visit, excuse me. And yeah, that's exactly how you would do a PM return work order. Hope that clarified a lot, and have a great day.